Hello, everybody, and welcome to another scene for this live. And it's St. Patrick's Day and all that good Irishness. Blah, blah, blah. Um, so, the Sept of the Hearts Fire, among the many Fianna, among the many Get Fenris, have, well, they've been organizing themselves. They've been busy. They've been at this really since 9 o'clock in the fucking morning. Um, And for many, the party is now, I would say, well moved on to the evening. The throngs are packed with people. You can hear. I'm going to put it like this: you can hear the thickness of the accents. You can hear the thickness of Scottish, Irish, Welsh, Boston, various accents. Again, wherever you guys are, you always seem to hear the sound of music. Whether you're in the Umbra, you hear the sound of music. Although the Umbra music is a lot more peaceful, a lot more lively. Seems almost like a quelling, really. It's almost as if the plant and various wild spirits seem almost at peace. You will also see at the borders of each sept, particularly in the Barbwood and the High Clearing, stag spirits. Smaller ones, definitely, not the big one, but definitely smaller ones. They seem to just watch over. It's like they're watching over their kingdom almost in your own mind. It's almost fitting in a way. However, wherever you guys are, particularly in the old Bark Beer Garden, the party is whew, kicked off. Driving around, leaping around, jumping up and down, and everywhere it goes, from left to right to center, everything is just wildness. Drink is passed around, awakened moonshine for some who think they're brave enough, regular moonshine for those who think they're strong enough, regular beer for those who think, well, I just don't want to die. Um, and so, wherever our PCs are, well, that is up to you. But either way, you can't escape the dance party and you can't escape the rilling around the sun.
Well, rest assured, Charlotte keeps, at least initially, to the outskirts because it's just fucking polite. The Fianna are doing their thing. At least one of them gets a little weird when she's around. It just seems kind of kosher to at least initially, like, absolutely come up and get a drink and laugh and smile and listen to the music. But Charlotte at least starts off kind of wallflowering a little as she, scopes around, sees who's where, who's talking to who's sitting where, who's missing, who's present. And yeah, once she's got her drink, just kind of treads around the outskirts to see what's going on.
What about Ghostface Killer?
Charlotte is still going.
Hmm?
Charlotte, it's been 10 hours.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day.
The
Man,
air horns were not welcome this morning.
I can't wait till you see Beltane, man. You are gonna lose your goddamn mind.
Fuck. Where are you?
Over by. I'm actually rolling up on where the Trimbusans are sitting.
Oh. Yeah, I've just been wandering around. Town? Do we call it town? Sept?
The party? You could call it a party.
I mean, I guess considering it's practically coated the whole place.
It's a party. Ilana, you're supposed to enjoy the party.
I
know it's a novel idea, but when people are singing and dancing and drinking and having fun, you're supposed to come have fun with us.
I've been drinking.
Then why are you so categorically unfun?
I took white rum and I mixed it with Gatorade and I put it in a Camelback and I've been drinking from that.
What kind of ratio are we talking here, and how long have you been drinking it?
Like 5% rum, 95% Gatorade.
Jesus. That doesn't even count as drinking.
I mean, I just figured I was playing the long game.
You realize someone's going to realize you're barely drinking, right?
A lot of these people can't even realize, like, I mean, they have a vague sense of what day it is, but they don't even know which way is blue.
I can see your girlfriend.
But we're not dating.
Yeah, sure you're not. That's why you totally went on a date.
I mean,
And
yeah, we
Charlotte
went on
like
a
sips
date.
out of her fucking cup and keeps meandering. No, I see. Fine. I see the chick you're totally not dating.
She's obviously
She looks like she knows how to have fun.
she's obviously busy doing things. I don't want to be that guy.
Everyone's supposed to be that guy today.
I don't want to be that guy. Get too up in her business.
Yolana,
Like
I swear
I
to God,
even
if you
time
don't
out
get into the
how
middle of this party right now, I
I
will
even
find you and shake you like a baby.
I even that's not all right.
Nope.
You can't.
Yep. Yeah, I can. No, get in
Why?
there.
I mean, you can shake me, but
Socialize, Yolana.
what did the baby ever do
Consider
to you?
it. I'd be
All right, I'll
mad at you
go.
for questioning me, but I'm actually pretty happy tipsy right now. You go fucking socialize. Pretend you know how to people. Fuck me. Have fun. What's in order? Mando fun is happening right now.
I've been doing my usual, wandering around,
Have you been creeping? Is
observing
that what
things.
you've been doing?
I'm not like standing on a fucking rooftop looking down like it's a fucking episode
I
of
mean,
Ninja
I'd call
Scroll.
that progress.
I don't even know if they look at people from rooftops in the Ninja Scroll series that no one watched.
I don't know either. Now, fucking get in there and talk to people and have fun and make connections. Be people, Yolana. That's an official
person.
alpha order. That's an agent
I
order. Go be people.
walked my room 3
Right
times
now.
over. Just think
Go.
if one of those plebeians got near my babies.
Yolana, I swear to fuck. I will shake you like a baby.
Stop bringing up the baby imagery.
It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
This is bad.
If you want me to stop, then do what I fucking told you to.
Like, there's plenty of things you shake, Raya. Polaroid pictures, salt shakers.
Yolana, I'm about to come shake
Babies
you
is not a shake
until
category.
you get whiplash. I'll shift for this. Don't think I fucking won't. You're really pissed that I have to fix my nice buzz
drink
after
and
that.
shift.
I will drink and shift and shake you. Like a soda I really want to blow up in someone's face. Now get in there.
Soda's another thing you can shake that aren't infants.
Yolana, shut up and socialize. I don't care how ironic that sounded and how fucking backwards. Go.
That was...
Shut up. Now go socialize. Fuck me. This isn't complicated.
Yolana starts looking for her protection blanket furies.
Neri is off her fucking tits. That is the best way to describe it. She is drunk, so many levels of drunk, and Cora is there with her, like, "Come on, Neri, dance." And she's like, "I, ooh," do you know what I mean?
That's what we've got. That's what we've got. Yolana apparates.
Cora's like, "Neri, how many fingers am I holding up?" 55. And Cora looks at her hands. That's not possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, with the most confused, drunk face.
Cora, if you make her dance, she's gonna spew.
Okay, jeez. Neri. Like, Neri, like, gives a big drunken smile and holds up her hands. They both, like, link hands together and do, like, the drunken form of, like, pat cake.
Yeah, fuck it, that'll do.
Cora, just look over what's gotten in your panties, Missy.
Nothing. I mean, what?
Why are you wearing the ghost mask? It's a party.
I always wear this thing.
You look like a creep.
I wear this thing all the time.
You look like a creep.
I mean, I look like a creep then, too.
But you look like a creep. Neri just goes, creep.
She just sticks the fucking hose under her mask and just imbibes a little more medicine for this.
So where have you been? You weren't drinking with us earlier. Muriel she points at Cora, but you can tell she's looking at you.
I've been on Sept. I've been walking around.
But you weren't drinking with me or Artemi. Where the fuck is Artemi? I don't see her.
Yeah, I imagine she is spending time with other people.
Well, she was challenging Moon on Snow to a drinking contest, and that usually ends 2 or 5 ways. 1, they end up collapsed on top of each other in an epic contestant of Prometheus trying to attack Flame. And 3, she ends up passed out under a stump in the high clearing. Or 5, she gets pounded up the ass by her big Greek god boyfriend.
I mean, do we want to find her in any of these 3 conditions?
I would like to see her under the stump, to be fair. I think that would be funny.
Yes, but what if we go looking for her under the stump and in reality 5 is happening?
I don't give a shit. I've seen Artemi naked plenty.
I mean, I care. I don't want to see it happen. I understand that it happens and that she's a person with needs, but I don't need to see those needs fulfilled.
Of course, like, you've seen Artemi naked. You know, just like eyes wide. She's like, oh yeah. You know, it's like, get changed, we can pour more pain. You know, everybody sees everybody. Don't worry about it. So many boobs.
Well, either way, I'm just saying we could go looking for one thing and find the other.
I mean, I know Forgotten Earth's out drinking tonight, and she's
oh,
giggles.
I mean, she's a nice person.
Oh, she drinks. She drinks like a fish. Lots of water.
Wait, is it? Okay. Either way, you know, she'll come round at some point, I guess.
Oh, she's probably already drunk and is already doing things that, that my brain would horrify in the morning, but I don't care. So, she's just sitting there, like, tugging at the folds of her whatever type of dress she's wearing. Cora, meanwhile, is like picking up a bottle, like, ooh, takes a drink and like, ooh.
Oh. All right. All right, big slugger. How about you sit on the bench too?
No. I can drink if I want to.
You can drink. I'm just saying it'd be easier from a seated position.
No. This is very like the hair moves when she moves.
Ah, yep, that's your hair in my face. Okay.
Besides, this is fun. I like this.
Is like Yolanda just follows the wobbles. Oh, okay, buddy.
Yes, you should go and dance. It's great. Everybody's been very welcoming. It's great. She just bops her head from side to side. The hair like bounces literally.
I'm in less shape to dance than my cousin over here.
Liar, Muriel point. You're sober.
Oh, I'm not sober.
You're
per se.
sober. You're sober.
There's
sober.
A lot of alcohol in my system.
She just puts a cup. She's sober.
I'm not.
Yeah. And when you hear the mention of sober,
what have you done to me?
Just get them real quick.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Like when she's sober, things like, "What have you done to me?"
Where is he now? Oh, you sober? Are you? You don't just appear.
No.
Like forever.
I've been drinking rum all day.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Ilana looks reluctantly.
If you've been drinking all day, you wouldn't know how many fingers are on your hand.
I don't know how many fingers you're holding up, though, Raya.
I haven't held up any fingers. That's exactly my point. How many fingers are you holding up?
Oh. She like looks at her hands like this is some sort of fucking like philosophical test that she is failing.
She's sober. Kieran, get the Kieran emerges with the fucking poaching or moonshine. God. Starts pouring it into this little glass, like jar. Hands it over. Drink it. Come on, everybody has to drink. Come on. Starts bouncing like an angry little leprechaun.
Yolanda just tries to just drink a polite amount.
Full stamina.
Oh boy.
You
I knew
wicked
this
shit as
was
well. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on to your butt.
Okay. Oh wow, it went straight to the correct dice roller. That's convenient for me.
Yay.
What's the difficulty?
I'll put this at difficulty 7. Just one. You
Ooh.
don't get wasted, but like your eyes even blaze open as you're like, oh god.
Oh. 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 Oh.
It's good, isn't it? It is. That's what put hairs on your chest now.
I suppose I'll have to buy a razor then.
Oh yes, many of the women do. Just Cora. Cora falls over.
Told you should have sat down.
Right. She gives the finger guns to Neri. Neri gives attempts to finger guns back, and he just literally river dances back into the crowd, going, "Kieran, where the fuck's my wife?" As he's wandering around.
Yolanda has a couple of uneasily footed moments before she sits back down. See, I know the wisdom of benches.
Cora just lies on the floor. No. I mean, the floor's pretty nice.
You brought this upon me. I'm in a position where I could say words and they'd be regrettable again.
Well, then I'd punch you in the face.
I don't want to get punched in the face.
Well, then don't say the words. She giggles as she climbs back up slowly.
My decision making's impaired now, is what it is what's happening on this day.
Neri's just like, oh, just kiss and get over it. Smirking.
I got it. What? That's
Right.
against the rules.
Oh, I didn't say Cora. Jesus.
Well, okay. Wait. So the principal bickering is between me and...
Yeah, but you just need to get laid to release the tension. Or you need to go dance.
Look, I've been thinking about stuff and people, but stuff and people is busy right now.
You've been stuffing people, have you? Get Cora smirk.
Oh my god, no, I haven't.
No, she hasn't, Cora. Neri just gives a sage nod. No. But you need to go there and make her unbusy. How about that?
I mean, I can't force my agenda upon someone like
You
that.
could just appear and be like, hi. Hello. How's the weather? It's great.
Yeah,
Really.
but I've been texting her too much as it is. I don't want to be that guy.
What? That you're at a big party? She's at a big party? You're drinking, she's drinking, you dance, you make a little love, you get down tonight, you do this, you do that. It's part of the 5 options.
What is it with you in fives?
5 is the easiest number to count from.
Wouldn't that be 3?
No, 3 is too complicated because you can always get 3 wrong. Give a nod. 5 is your bet.
Okay. I have had an alcohol. I'm gonna wash it down with this other alcohol, more Gatorade rum. Oh, that was a poor decision. Okay.
So, present her the 5 options. 5. She holds up 3 fingers.
Oh my god. Do I even want... You know what? I
can give you the 5 options.
I am honor bound, actually, in a very deep spiritual sense, to listen to this.
Okay. Well, option 1, you strut up there, dancing to the YMCA and be like, hey, your face. I like that. Option 2, you do a Cora and you derp dance your way over, fall over and wave. Option 3, you do an Artimi. Don't do an Artimi. She nods sagely. Option 4, you get drunk, then you approach. And option 5, you just fucking go over and give her a snog.
So, out of academic curiosity, what is an Artimi?
The smile Neri gets. Oh, she's gonna do an Artimi. Well, she reaches over into her dress. Cora, where's my bag? Cora just fumbles over the table, extends the bag, and hands it over. Neri just, takes the bottle that she has, opens up her bag, takes out this small little herb and puts it in the bottle. Hands over the bottle. Here.
What's
That's it,
this?
Artemi. That is gin, mixed with ginseng, mixed with, she bites her lip, something Forgotten Earth made. It's not like actual, like, chemical drugs. It's natural. It's just a certain aphrodisiac.
I'll be keeping this nearby. She just secrets it into her lighter set of coats.
Oh no, you need to drink it now, because otherwise it won't take effect by the time you swan on over there like the awkward anime nerd you are.
Look.
Who's the one who has more experience with this, cousin?
She does. Look, we went out like one time, and if I get all sex nuts and thunderstrong,
You're at St. Patrick's Day among the Fianna. This is like the bull racing tournament of sex.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
And you know what? Glug glug glug. And she's just like taking comfort and trying to wash down the aftertaste of that goddamn moonshine. With the Gatorade. Cora, have you felt like things have been weird?
Cora's just bopping her head to whatever brave music they've started to play. No, why? What's weird?
Okay, good. That's good.
Yeah, she just hear just literally like, why do you think it's weird? And she's bopping.
I don't know. I just felt bad about the other day.
About what?
I'm calling you in the middle of the night.
Oh, I was having my bath time. You're fine. She's just jiving from side to side.
Okay.
What? All the guys were out in the party. Bones was making his things. I got some me time. Don't worry about it. If I was a bad Tom, I wouldn't have answered the phone.
All right. Okay. Bones is surprisingly polite.
I mean, he's been getting better. Just doesn't like people sneaking up on him, but he's gotten a lot better. He is generally receptive. I mean, he's fine with me because I beat him in single combat, so I'm his alpha, so he respects me in the pack. But most other people, he just tells them to go away, and if they don't, well, she just shrugs.
I mean, the man was on his own land. What was I going to do? Stay?
It's not technically his land, but it's like the place he likes to hang out in. So,
I mean, it's obviously like his area. It might not, in the technical sense, be his area, but it's obviously his area.
I mean, there's a child guy who didn't, and he beat that guy till, well, I haven't seen him since.
Well, there you fucking go then.
I don't know. She just shrugs. He mentioned that you would come over. He was just a bit like, eh. It's Bones. He doesn't really give much reactions.
It was kind of a non-event.
Eh.
Okay. I'm going to go looking for this girl, and hopefully I don't fuck this up.
Don't forget to drink the drink. She, like, Ganeri gives a smile. If you're doing an Artemi, that is.
I promise not to keep you all up till 5.
Oh, well, are you going to do it in the public house? And ooh, you really are doing an Artemi.
Yeah, I won't be in the group chat this time, though. She gets up and starts wandering around looking for this poor kinfolk woman whose only crime was to talk to her once.
All right, Charlotte, what are you doing before I turn on to the derptastic Ilana's adventures with this kinfolk?
I feel like this is about time that Charlotte is dying of shock because she has potentially been exposed to the the Lily laugh, which she was in no way personally prepared for on an emotional, mental, or spiritual level.
So, you come over. It led, like, the three Trimminson women have been drinking steadily together for the most of the day. And then next thing you know, when you're walking over, you hear this.
I know what it is.
Yolanda can hear that laugh as well. That laugh fucking echoes, man.
Oh my lord. Now, Charlotte is in no way prepared for this event. Let's face it. All things considered, Freya started screaming about Mead and dragged her over, and she's now seated at this table with Mead and 3 Trimbusan women. And then the laugh happens because Lena cracked a joke, and she's just left in awe and probably snickering and trying not to fall out of her chair because that is something.
Like Lily is literally shaking, wheezing. You know what I mean? And Lena will just look over, like, just ruffle Lily's hair, like, it wasn't that funny. She looks over, grinning in back of Freya. Freya lets out a bit of a giggle. Lena just looks so confused, like, what?
I mean, Charlotte's laughing her ass off, but I mean, she's got the gigs bad. But it's not because of Lena, what Lena said. It's just because, holy shit, she was not in any way prepared for Lily to just spill over like that. And let's be honest, she kind of has no idea what to do with herself, and she hasn't been drinking hard, but she's got a touch of the tips, so the giggles are inevitable. Really, we're doomed to the gigs. And so yeah, she's kind of teetering a little bit and has a hand plastered up over her mouth, and she's just wide-eyed because, let's face it, she's seen Lily a lot. She's lived with her. I mean, that doesn't mean she necessarily saw a lot of her, but when she has seen her, well, Lily's been Lily.
Freya will lean over. Lily went with Maria to the Lawless, and they had some of the moonshine, the really heavy stuff.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
Freya just sage nods. Like the hair bops up and down, like boop, boop, boop.
That'd do it.
I mean, she cleared one of the like the big glasses, so.
Oh, she's fucked.
She nods. Then
Yeah,
is
she'll
like
take advantage of the chance to be around when Lily's not.
Lily does the Thor thing, like another one. Throws her glass and smashes. Like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Please tell me she immediately after is like, oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, oh, it's broke. Starts giggling again.
Regrets.
The
Oh my
laugh
god.
The laugh starts again.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's a cycle of giggling taking place. And yeah, admittedly, Charlotte doesn't get many chances to just hang with Lily when she's relaxed, whether it is by force or not.
It's the sucking of the breath that gets everybody. You know what I mean?
Yep. Facts. Hashtag true facts. Yeah, Charlotte's just trying to cope and honestly enjoying a chance to hang with. Lena and Lily seem to be okay right now, which is a huge relief. And Lily is being a person right now, and she wants to see as much of this as possible because she wasn't joking when she told Lena she wasn't giving up on her.
Lena's like, Lily. Then Lily just turns and just like, points at Charlotte. Oh.
What?
Oh. I don't know. What are you looking at?
What? I'm not looking at anything.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's good to see you smile.
I don't smile.
Every once in a while. Very rare and magical thing. It's like, I don't know, shooting star rare.
No, because we are trim Bew sense. I say it again. Trim. Then Lena goes, Bew. Lily starts to go, eh. And then Frey goes, son. And then the fucking cackle.
Charlotte just doesn't know what to do with her life right now. This is amazing.
And then after about 30 seconds of the cackling, she'll turn. You see? Like I said, we're Trim. You can hear the voice of Trim.
I mean, is she
They all
looking
turn and look at Charlotte.
view?
And then, yeah, they all start giggling, you know? Do you know what I mean?
It's the best ever.
And then I'll lean forward. You see, we're practicing saying names of other families. So it's really funny to say other families' names in a serious way. Like, listen. Oh. And then he goes, Rick! You know what I mean? And then Frey goes, son! You know what I mean? Like, he headbutts the table. And they all start chuckling again.
Oh my god.
They all turn and look at me. Now you try. They all like just do the big serious like stare.
That's it. It's on like Donkey Kong. I will roll something. I don't know what if I have to, but she looks at them in deadpan fucking Riefenstahl. Fucking
they were ready for that. They all erupt laughing. Riefenstahl.
Riefenstahl. That's right. Bringing it. Fucking Charlotte's drunk enough for this.
You see? Now what you have to do next is point at somebody and then say their name in a dramatic way. Like someone walking right the fuck by.
Oh god. She starts scanning.
I'm gonna roll just to see who the fuck walks by.
Oh no. I'm scared.
Oh, Johanna in there. All. It actually is a good option, that's Johanna. Lily points. Johanna's shifting to the crowd. That's your packmate. Who's your packmate?
She's gonna lose her shit. So it's like snickering.
Do it. Do it.
Who's doing that?
Lily.
Okay. Lily gets okay. If anyone's gonna get needlessly intense, it has to be Lily. Just leans in like, do it.
Do it.
She fucking like, huh, for a second, takes a swig and is like, Elitius. So seriously fucking
Elitius. Yeah. Now, then I'll lean forward. Now, I'll wait for the perfect moment for her to walk by and point at her. And then just say her name in the most dramatically intense way possible.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna poop herself.
I know. We did it to Leaf earlier and he shit himself.
Did he really? Oh,
Really nods. We did it to who did we do it? We did it to Cars and he said his own name back and everything. It was great.
Did he really?
I pointed and went Cars, he went Calves.
You just said Carbs, I thought it had to be the last name.
Oh well, we don't know his last name.
I don't know his last name. Isn't that part of like introductions and stuff?
I mean, the Eternal, I didn't care.
Okay, that's fair.
And Frey just nods.
Sage nod.
Frey just nods. We did it to Ragnar, and I think he got a bit alarmed. Except we couldn't say his name properly, so we called him Ragnar.
Oh, yeah.
Ragnar? Then it just nods Ragnar.
Oh, that checks out.
So just point at her and just say her name in the most serious way. It's great. We'll do it too. We'll be your cheerleaders. Ish. People. Things. Lily nods.
Not ready for Lily to get all fucking high pitched. Too much. And yeah, she will wait for the point where poor Yolana's walking by. And I mean, let's face it, like I said, she's happily tipped, so there's the dramatic like sway of the hand and the point.
Hang on.
Do I need to like get on this fucking gravy train? Like this is way funnier than I thought it would be. Yeah, poor Yolana's going by to talk to this girl, and all of a sudden, Charlotte dramatically points, and all the Trimbusans are going, Elitius!
No, they all stare at her then. Exact same Trimbusan stare, like one by one.
Yolana freezes and stares at all of them, and then action for action moves in reverse.
On the bright side, Charlotte is not shuddered in the link, and there is only drunken, tipsy amusement.
But
But
what Johanna hears from Lily is this. That fucking I'll link it again. That laugh.
Not again. Yeah, that's the most insane part of this, is that action for action, she just reverses literally everything she just did, so she's just a human in rewind.
let me see how long Charlotte can hold off on fucking busting out laughing. She's trying so hard to pull this off. Okay, she manages to pull it off until Yolana gets out of, visible range, and then fucking breaks down giggling.
Lily is the laugh you do when you're like your chest goes up and down and like your shoulders shake. It's that laugh, like buried on her head on the table.
Who is?
Lily.
God damn it, Lily.
Freya's like giggling, and Lena's trying doing her best like you not to giggle.
Lily's just losing her goddamn fucking shit.
Then Lena will turn. You see what hits, so takes a breath. Whew, funny.
Oh my god. Oh, poor Yolana. Just still giggling into her hand.
All right. I know who's coming up next. She smiles. Do it to Sky Ripper. Do it.
He's just gonna think it's awesome.
Yeah, sure. You don't want to give them that smile.
I was gonna say, if he doesn't jump, it's not worth it.
Perfectly. Watch this. Perfectly. Do it to Perfecty.
What? Orlov? Oh, wait. That's him. Rain. As I flip through the fucking things to find Perfidy's last name. Oh, it's just Cole?
Mm-hmm.
She points out Perfidy, she's like, oh, no, because Cole will freak out. He will poop himself.
Freya's like, just call her by her deed name. I mean, everybody else does. I know her first name. She smirks. Oh, that's because I should not tell that. Lena just stares at her like, don't say that. They're getting married.
We know our names. We have to.
Yeah, but it's frowns and Lily just leans over. Freya fucked not Freya, fuck Felix. They're all the same. Felix.
What?
Felix fucked Perfectly. Like bam, 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 bam.
I know.
Off the table.
And apparently jumped out a window.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I like the jump out a window part. Huh?
I had to go get him. You had to go get him?
Mm-hmm.
When I arrived, he was holding nothing but a towel.
He didn't say he jumped out the window naked?
Yeah, but he wouldn't talk about that.
Oh, why naked?
Because he was in the middle of sex. Duh.
Why? Well, then why would he leave?
I don't know. I don't question what my cousin does.
But you don't leave in the middle?
Again, I don't question what my cousin does.
I'm gonna ask him.
She just gives a shrug, like, just the impression of, I'm not gonna fuck.
It's one of those things where you can tell it's like that drunk fixation, like, that doesn't make sense.
But you're ruining the game. You're ruining the game. Stop thinking about your own vagina.
Sorry. Oh god, did she get away?
No.
Oh. I didn't ruin the game yet.
Then it was like, you're ruining it, Ditz. Come on, do it. And they all just, the tributes at the same time, do it.
Oh! Apparently Charlotte caves to peer pressure, especially with would-be family. And yeah, same thing. Dramatic point. Shouldn't give a shit.
Oh, hello there.
She falls off her fucking seat immediately.
She eye locks you and she just goes, oh, hello there. And then just keeps walking.
She falls off her fucking seat and is inconsolable. She fucking loses it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cackling then from the Trimminson clan.
Like Charlotte is that beautiful kind of like drunk made me blush. Like I was already kind of pink. But between that and the laughter we've already been doing and now this, she is like bright fucking red, like wheezing on the ground laughing.
All right. Before I come back to the return of the do it, Johanna, where are you exactly going now that you've you Matrix backpedaled away from Charlotte and the Trubinsons?
Once she's come full circle, she'll try to take the other way around.
You do eventually get the other way around, just like combat rolling out of the way.
She has to be very careful. There are a lot of drunk people who are much bigger than her. So it's just a lot of it's like a fucking Uncharted sequence.
God damn it. Yes, that's exactly it. Hang on now. Who would be with her? Oh, yes. Actually, no, she wouldn't be, actually. Just get that, and I will get that. And yeah, you eventually see her talking to this dreadlock girl. The dreadlock girl has the same dopey smile in the picture. She's just like, oh. Yeah. And you see this about taking a good long swig of a beer. She looks tipsy, but not like completely out of her tits just yet.
Yolana goes to the drinking hose and drinks some more of the Gatorade rum concoction. Settles her mask right.
You can hear like them talking, and she's like, you can just hear them chatting away about shit, idle shit.
Low.
No, two will look over. Just will go, oh, hello there.
Hi.
Corey just gives like the finger wave, and Isabel just like tilts her head. So, decided to show up, did you?
I mean, I've been around.
I haven't seen you all day.
I've been around all day.
Just gives a nod, shrugs idly. Didn't stay for the festivities then?
I've been back and forth.
I suppose your cousin is smirking.
Yeah, I checked in with her.
Oh, I know. She's been drinking with us since 9.
Oh, that explains a lot.
He even sampled some of Corey's tea. To look over at Corey, and Corey will just give a grin like, yees.
That explains a lot.
Isabel just shrug. I don't take the stuff personally, but I hear it's a wicked kick.
Oh, yeah, considering.
I mean, it's not like chemical based. It's all like herbal plant stuff. So she just gives a shrug, like just very idle, like, if it's your fancy. You know what I mean?
That's funny. I keep hearing that phrase.
If it's your fancy.
I don't do drugs.
Oh, well, I mean, to each their own. She gives it, like I like tilt of her beer bottle. Like I said, I don't drink does it enough for me.
Yeah, I drink enough, but I don't smoke and I don't do drugs.
Just shrugs again. Teach their own.
She nods. So you've all been drinking since 9?
Most of them, yeah. I keep a steady. I've been keeping a steady pace because I know my uncle's it's a big day, so I want to make sure he's alright.
He is fine.
She'll look over and smirk. Oh, I know he is. Believe you me. You'd know if he wasn't. She grin.
I just kind of rubs the back of her head. Yeah, that is don't. If I were you, I would not drink what he is purveying.
Oh, you had some, did you? Oh, yeah, no. She like holds the beer bottle, so I drink this.
Yeah, I did. I had that, and fuck.
That's the apple recipe. It's their strongest one. They usually bring it out for special occasions like this. Normally they have the strawberry one, which is nowhere near as bad. But for some reason, the apple one became more potent. She gives us like a shrug of her shoulders.
Yeah, walking's been a bit of an issue.
She grins. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm standing.
That you are. uh,
Again, Corey's just kind of sitting there aimlessly. You get the impression like she's talking to Isabel, but is not altogether there.
so this all seems fun.
That's good, important day. Got to turn
I
up
see.
and do your part. You got to turn up and do your part, even though, well, Beltane's the big festival, but for us, it's a bank holiday.
Oh,
So I get to drink and not have to worry about going to work in the morning.
that's nice.
She smiles. It is. So are you going to get wasted, or are you just going to stare awkwardly at me for the whole night? She takes like the healthy swig of her beer.
I mean, I wouldn't. Is that like a legitimate choice?
It's up to yourself. Most people are enjoying themselves.
But you just let me stare at you for a prolonged period of time.
I mean, eventually I'll tell you to stop because it gets a bit weird.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it was really weird that was an option.
I mean, I didn't know if you do it or not.
I wouldn't mind looking at you. No,
Gives us like it's just a slow smile. Would you not?
I
Well, that's a
wouldn't mind at all.
compliment. That's a compliment, I guess. I'll take it. Looks at Corey and nudges her. Corey like looks like she's about to collapse, giggling.
Oh shit, is
Not
she
from-
okay?
Oh, she's fine. She always does that. That girl, I don't know. She's like her own chemist nearly at this point. Aren't you, Corey? And she goes, yeah.
Oh,
You know Azori, right?
I am aware of her. Yes.
Yeah, that's her sister.
Oh, okay.
Waves.
Like the flashback to Yolana's last memory of Zuri. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just
neat.
like you see Corey just doing this weird like owl head bobble. That just her head just seems to roll on a permanent axis. Like how the fuck?
Yeah, I remember. It's like, what the? Oh my god, is it gonna come all the way around? No, it didn't.
Isabella lean in. Her and her sister did that. It's a bit weird.
It's fucking terrifying.
I think it's pretty interesting, to be honest.
I mean, like on an academic level, but aren't you afraid they're gonna do it one day and you're just gonna hear?
I mean, they probably have already. That's why their muscles are so strong.
Ugh.
It's a spark.
I mean, you're no slouch in that department yourself. I'm pretty sure your arm there is a sticks to my thigh.
Just gives a shrug. I have to be fit for work, you know.
Yes.
Plus, it's pretty satisfying to chop down a tree all by yourself. So, she smirks.
Not really my forte.
That's. I mean, I'm not a guru, so I can't run into the field with a combat. But you know, it's pretty mean swim with an axe.
Yeah.
She just gives a shrug, you know. She takes another healthy swig. My uncle taught me the basics of like self-defense and armaments and guns and stuff. Like we've had to, you know, keep safe and all that.
I mean, that's good stuff to know. All I'd say maybe drink. She just like sucks more through the hose. Just don't be too eager to have it happen.
I'm not.
Good.
Oh, don't worry, Leanna. I know how to take care of myself. I don't go looking for it. I don't go looking for fights.
I didn't think you didn't know how to.
Besides, I heard what happened to Phaedrons. No, thank you.
And their lot don't really like me much, but I can't help but feel bad.
Hey, I know Felix pretty well. He's a good guy. I've had to do some runs with him before. He's a good guy.
I mean, Felix is my alpha's fiance. I've never met the man.
He's a good guy. He's a bit of a fucking charmer, but she just shrugs.
Yeah. The closest interaction I've ever had with him is leaving those cases outside his place.
Like I said, he's all right. He is abhorrently drunk somewhere, though. He's been at it since early morning.
Yeah, probably.
And Freya, well, it's a shame what happened to her.
Yolanda just rubs the back of her head. Sorry, I bring up shitty topics.
No, you're fine. I don't care. I mean, what's so shitty about it? We can't just toast ourselves to being, well, either looking decent or not physically fucked up. I mean, I'll drink that. Just takes a drink.
No, I'm still. It happened and nobody was punished yet.
Well, I did hear that a couple of people are dead because of it. I heard that you and your people managed to have a hand in it, so people are getting punished. Just gotta take your time and kill them. Says that quite fucking firmly. Then his eyes kind of go blazed a bit.
Yeah. We'll catch up.
Oh, there you fucking go then. Punches your shoulder.
Nearly knocks Yolanda over just for difference in mass alone.
There you fucking go then.
Oh.
Kill them all. Kill them all, as Metallica say.
Oh. Jeez, Louise, you not kidding about being strong.
Like I said, my uncle trained.
I only met your uncle the one time, I think.
We lived out in the boonies for a while. And it was a rough time. Particularly after Mom and Pa just takes a drink. Let's just say it was me and him.
Gotcha.
So I would do sit-ups and weights and all that every morning.
Well, it certainly shows.
Of course, I have to be strong. She gives a fiendishly devil grin.
Yolanda, against her better judgment, pats her on the arm.
Smirking. Yeah, even Corey lets out a bit of a giggle, and Isabel leaning in. You don't do much for flirting, do you?
I'm not good at this kind of thing.
I gathered. Gives you the pat on the arm, the pat.
Oh, yes.
Just a tip. She leads in. Don't pat me on the arm like you're putting me in the friend zone if you're trying to go out with me. She gives a wink.
I mean, hold on. Can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, like the picture's accurate.
Oh, well, she just does to step back like, who the fuck are you?
I don't do this for just anybody.
She looks around. Corey, do you know who this is? And Corey's like, nope, I don't know who this is. Takes out her phone, turns, takes like a selfie essentially with you. See that?
Besides, it's so fucking hot in here right now.
Yeah, that's because you're wearing a fucking mask all day.
It's fine. This place is just packed. She just kind of runs a hand through her hair.
Yeah, well, maybe you should go get some more drinks and points at the picture and show me that instead of she takes your mask, puts it on. Ugh.
You don't want to do that. I've been wearing that all day.
I know you stink. Jesus. Puts it on anyway.
Oh, Jesus. No. No,
Oh.
for the sake of yourself, take it off.
It's surprisingly comfy, she looks at Corey. Surprisingly.
And hilariously, Yolana's this little munchkin trying to, like, tiptoe reach up to her head level, which unfortunately means the two of them are colliding.
She's like, oh, catches Ilana. Oh.
Oh. Well, that didn't go the way I thought it would.
Giving a smirk. Judge mask back.
Yeah.
Takes it off. Without grabbing me bits.
I mean, can I do that anyway?
There's like a chuckle. When you've bought me a few drinks, maybe.
I'll go get those drinks.
Go on. She just gives you that idle like.
Yolana goes off.
And for God's sake, smile as she's turning around, chats away to Corey.
Yeah, bright red apple edition Yolana goes off to fetch more alcohol.
And Charlotte, what are you doing while bright red apple is going to get alcohol?
Well, I've done some shenanigans with the Tribusans. At some point, I'm doomed to Felix finding me because that's going to happen. I do like bothering Leaf. Kind of what can I feasibly navigate to and annoy and socialize with, because this is the time to do it while I'm tips.
You see him at a table. A few people have asked him to dance. He's like, no, I am fine. Thank you. No.
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck it. She may have like moments where she's like, oh, I don't know, he might be annoyed. No, right now she just plunks down like right next to him, like, hey.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Hello.
Why aren't you dancing?
Because I do not dance.
You don't dance?
I do not dance.
Why?
Because I do not dance. That is a simple matter of the fact. I do not dance. Why are you making that?
I'm just curious.
You are the 8th person to ask me why I do not dance.
Oh. I mean, I can't dance, but I do. Kind of quirks a grin.
And you are drunk.
I am tips. There is a very fine line between tips and drunk. Tips is fun. Drunk is where you start doing things like crying or screaming or losing your shoes.
You are drunk.
I am delightfully tipsy. I'm relaxed. It's nice. It's rare and magical, and I love it. But no, not quite super crazy drunk. Just drunk enough to not overanalyze everything. Grin.
Okay.
Have you not been drinking?
I've had a few.
Well, why are you pointing out that I'm drunk? Everyone's drunk.
I realize that. I am just making sure that I am not completely inebriated.
Nope, but the two of us are definitely the more sober.
Yes.
Sage nod. The too deep sage nod. Yeah. But no, I mean, look. She points over to where, like, people are dancing around, and, like, obviously not everyone is a fucking dancer. Some people are just making idiots out of themselves, but having fun, so who gives a fuck? So she just kind of gestures over. It's like, so, I mean, it's not like you've got anything to lose. But do you just not like dancing? That's okay.
I do not like that. I do not like dancing.
Okay. Who could not like dancing? Another firm nod. Can I ask if there's, like, a reason or just fuck dancing?
I just do not like it.
Well, okay. Torna, did he ever dance with Freya?
He did.
Yep. Okay.
Well, she dragged him on. He never liked dancing, but she'd drag him up and dance. And he would
Did he
awkwardly
actually?
dad. He would awkwardly dad dance.
Aww. Aww. Leave. Fucking cute. That's okay. She like flops over, like briefly plops the head on his shoulder. Like even if you don't dance. Pops back up again.
Okay.
So are you sitting by yourself?
Because my backmates are uproariously drunk.
They are.
I believe Lily is pointing somewhere into the throng. And Maria, you just kind of gives this tilt of the head like, huh,
What?
nothing,
What?
nothing,
Squint.
nothing,
Nothing?
nothing, nothing
Who,
that concerns you,
who's she nothing with? Squint.
nothing that concerns you.
Oh, fine. I'll just ask
You
her. Spoil sport.
don't interrupt.
Oh, wait! Jeez, that would be really rude. Besides, I don't even know where to look. I assume they're not, like, just under one of the tables. Kind of scans around like, ugh.
No.
Yeah. Oh, no, jeez. That would be awful.
I
I would
don't
die
know.
if someone did that to me.
I don't know with you and the party people. I don't know if you would erupt or not, so I am making sure that you don't.
She just kind of scrunches her face and glances over. There are party people who probably wouldn't even look twice, but I am not that kind of party people. I've got limits on my party people status. I'm not like VIP party people. I'm like intro level party people. This firm nod.
He just gives a nod, like, okay, you spoke really fast. Okay,
Yep.
just nod.
About stuff that made absolutely no sense even if you'd been following.
Yep, just nods like, I'm just going to nod because then you'll leave me alone if I keep nodding.
So you're just gonna, I don't know, sit here by yourself and drink? You gonna sing?
No.
No?
Nope.
Not even a little?
Nope. I'm just going to sit here, away from that. Points to the throng of crushed bodies.
That's legit.
Because when you look over, like, this is the most accurate description.
Oh, God. Okay, that's pretty crushed. Slow head tilt. Slow head tilt. Who's Ragnar licking?
Kinfolk.
I mean, yeah, but just like moment.
That is Jasmine, I believe.
Oh, Jasmine's. Oh, she's the chill one.
And she is not chill.
She's not chill.
Not in the bedroom.
Well, I
According
just,
to rumor, nods.
okay. Good to know. Good to have on the in the proverbial encyclopedia.
Apparently she is, as Maria calls it, a fiend.
Fiend. She takes us in with that little nod, like, oh, that clearly defines the parameters of what kind of crazy we're talking. I mean, it could have been worse.
Just gives a nod, like, I suppose it could be.
Oh yeah, can you imagine who like Maria would actually call filthy? Like that's a whole category unto itself.
I know.
She like pauses mid swig to look over, kind of like trying not to choke.
It is better you do not know.
Is it better?
Yes.
Squint slowly. Leans over.
What?
Who's in the filthy category?
Do you know Heidi?
No.
Then you don't. Pats her head.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. But there is a filthy category.
Oh,
There's
there
only
is.
one person in it.
No,
Like
there's a few.
whips her head around. Like, wait a minute.
There's a few. There's a few.
I mean, she's just kind of surprised Felix wasn't one of the first names that came up. He has moments.
She'll lean in. She'll lean in. I'm not discussing this with you. Look, leans back out again.
Spoil sport.
You have that talk with your. Yes.
With my what?
You are friends who are more interested in stuff than I am. This takes a drink.
Charlie reaches over and like gives him a hug around the back of the shoulders. Still glad you showed up.
This kind of gives a Skirmack. Stop touching me. As he takes a drink.
I mean, it's Leaf. She's gonna give him a quick side hug. He can't escape. It's thankfully she doesn't linger with it. It's just that brief squeeze of like, "Aw." Even if you're a total buzzkill, smiles at him.
Just nods and takes a drink. You know, remaining a solitary self. Give me a perception alertness there, Charlotte.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm excited. And tips. Leave me alone.
I wasn't ready for that. I was like, oh.
Tell me about your mother.
You can see Freyr where he is.
I promised myself I would not push him unnecessarily. Gonna follow this with a P&E. Doing it. Boop.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if the 10s pop, 5 if they don't.
I mean,
have to look.
Freya's enjoying herself and he's just watching. A little bit, you know what I mean? On his own. Watching.
Could you chill for a minute and take a swig and kind of glance over? It's one of those things where she like glances at him and then glances over at Freya and then glances back. Pauses a moment on saying anything to see if he's going to immediately fucking stall her out before she can open her mouth.
He doesn't even notice you look, really.
Hey, Leaf.
Looks over. Yes.
Did you want a chance to talk without her aunt and cousin hanging over her?
Charlotte, just takes a breath.
She just puts the hands up like, you can say no.
Go enjoy yourself with your husband. Or fiance.
Okay, sorry. Just figured I'd offer.
It's noted. Gives the awkward nod.
Like leans over to like make sure she can like get a look at him properly.
When you lean over, he leans the other way, like, mm.
I'm not trying to push you to do a thing you don't wanna. You can just not. That's okay.
You are trying to do what you think is best. And
Figured.
I'm telling you to go have fun with your friends and your fiance.
You're one of my friends. You're my best friend.
Just turns and gives her the look. Gives her the look like you are now trying to turn it. Go and have fun.
All right, I'm going. She'll hop up and will thankfully not go over to Freya following all this. But yeah, she'll finally pull herself up and drop the buzz a little bit, but go ahead and give him some space because he's asked for it. Wander off into the fucking mingle.
So what are you guys doing in the mingle?
I'm drinking with nice kinfolk lady.
What about you, Charlotte?
Honestly, I'm not sure Charlotte really set out with a goal per se. If she sees like certain people, she'll gravitate. Like if Zuri is around and seems okay, yeah, she will go over to chitter chat.
Zori is not around.
Not good. Is any of that pack around besides
They are,
Haley and Charles?
Haley and Charles are. Melanie kind of filts in and out. You know what I mean? She's kind of going from people to people. There you don't really see a sign of Abel.
Concern deepens. Yeah, honestly, it's a mingle. Like whoever she bumps into, she'll happily chatter at, interact with, etc. But I guess honestly, especially if she's not seeing them, because that's a point of interest. Like things like Skyreaper showing up when he almost never comes to these things is a point of interest.
Scarper's falling around like a fucking drunken buffoon.
Yeah, and I mean, so that was a point of
can't-
interest. At least he's involved.
Can't keep a fucking balance.
Just a ping pong ball, really. Or a fucking pinball. Meanwhile, things like Abel and most of his original pack not being especially visible is a point of interest. And so she's kind of keeping an eye, but, isn't letting it stop her from chatting up whoever, talking, commenting, getting a drink, waving, and just kind of being there.
Like you will see, Anton is having a fucking arm wrestling match with Jeremy. Like you see people doing feats for Johanna. Charlotte, you probably see it as well. The big guy, this big fucker, like does walk through the crowd, like passing off things. The Fianna themselves are at the center of the party. Charlotte will see the tail singer. He's in the thick of it, but he also leans up against posts and is watching people and taking the whole thing in. But this big guy walks up to while you're chatting away. Yeah, Corey kind of filters off into her own land of whimsical wonderland. And he'll come up and he won't shout or anything. He kind of it's not like shouting at Isabel. It's more like I have to shout to be heard because it's just so fucking thick with music. But he kind of he comes up by you to your hobbit ass. This guy is like a fucking giant.
Yeah,
And
meanwhile, all Charlotte gets in the pack link is fee, fi, fo, fuck.
He doesn't really pay attention to you because it's just like I have a purpose. I'm going over here. And he'll lean in and start saying something, and you can give a peony in as well if you like.
Oh ho ho ho! A chance to use these dice. Ah, my friend. Let me look at my ratings right now, actually. But my empathy has gotten a serious shot in the arm, so.
Dun-dun-dun.
Barrier. One.
As the bigger room lifts his head off and just seems to stomp off, you just see a concerned look come across her face as she's watching him stomp off.
Is there an
It's
issue?
It's like about 5 seconds. It's that type of thing. You just catch it.
Yeah, that's what you want to leave. Something wrong?
Just look over. Huh?
Is something wrong?
Nice. Oh, she just waves her hand. It's not your business. You know what I mean? I don't want to be bothering you.
I mean, it's not really a bother per se.
just looks over. Pretty much the expression. It's not like she's like evil eyeing you or anything. It's almost like the expression she has in the picture. She's weighing it.
Look, these kinds of things are technically my job, and I like you.
Battlefield never leaves him.
I see.
And just shakes her head. It never leaves. It's not his fault. Doesn't even realize he's doing it some days.
Let's go have a cigarette.
Sure, yeah. She just picks up her bottle, probably puts another one in her jacket, that type of way. It's like, I'll probably need another one, so I'll just put this in here. And she starts walking, probably taking out a packet of Newports herself. Like Charlotte can see them walking off as well.
So yeah, I don't know like what passes for a smoking area in the beer garden.
It's like around the back.
Yeah, so they head around the back, though Yolana's the one who's trying to be conscious of like a good place where people won't necessarily have the desire to have their ears in the wind, as it were.
It's sort of on a place day like today, you can kind of get away with it a bit more because not everybody's paying attention to who goes where and who does what.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like everybody's here, but then everybody else is smoking in front of people regardless. It's that sort of way.
So yeah, and Yolana clearly isn't smoking. This has become obvious to anyone that this was a excuse.
Isabel takes out a cigarette and pops it in her mouth.
So how does this usually exhibit itself?
Depends on the day. Depends on how much whiskey he's had. Depends on how much he's feeling. Depends on what reminds him. It just depends. So far, he's calm, very calm. But yeah, I know the stages. He won't attack anyone deliberately unless somebody pushes him. Then again, Uncle Kieran is. He can handle himself.
Okay.
Just twitches a bit.
That chat you two had.
Just telling me things.
I can't make you give me details, but such as?
Oh, started off the usual. We need to make sure that this is there, and asking me how much shine we have left. The usual stuff, and then just started talking strange.
What did he say in particular that tipped you off?
Started talking about back in Scandinavia, they wouldn't allow this and do this, would they, and all that, and called me his mum, called me my mum's name.
She nods slowly.
She takes a drag of her cigarette.
Do you know if his packmates are around?
There's a few of them there. I mean, they're one of the main people bringing it, Point, Steve. I mean, good luck with Steve at the minute. Steve is normally the camera one, but he's just having fun with his wife, and they don't get to do this often. Quinn is somewhere. God knows where that fucking scared fuck is. And there's the big guy, points at the tail singer, and the old man is somewhere lurking.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to step off for a little bit, but I'll come find you again, okay?
Why, what are you doing? Gives us, for the first time, a stare.
If he's having issues, it's better that I tell his pack.
Maybe. Why are you sticking your nose up?
Sometimes I say things I probably shouldn't, but sometimes I don't do anything at all and something bad happens.
Why do you think my uncle's gonna hurt somebody?
I don't know. Maybe the worst that'll happen is he'll have a terrible fucking time, but nobody will be around.
Hmm. She shrugs. I don't know. It's just some days it's bad. He's never hit me. He'd never do that. It's just I'm not stupid enough to get in everyone's way. It's just,
Oh,
some days I see him.
makes a whole one of us.
I mean, you're the guru, not me.
Yeah.
You can regenerate. I can't. Takes a drag.
You know, nah, that's.
What are we gonna say?
I'm bad at talking to people. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Being
I was.
around kinfolk scares the shit out of me
Why?
because you can't regenerate.
True. But who else will put up with you? Takes a drag.
Fair enough.
Smirking. It was a joke.
Eh. Eh. Hmm. Shrugs.
I grew up in a family of Aroons. You get used to death. You get used to things exploding in flame. So,
I don't know. I just didn't want it to be me, you know?
what you mean?
Everybody hears the stories. We're so careful. But the wrong thing happens, and sometimes people just.
Yeah.
I thought that if I didn't talk to people and I just kept to me and mine, that'd be fine. But I think you can tell that it's taken its own toll.
Takes a long drink. Probably finishes the glass and like tosses over here, like psh, as it like clangs into something. Yeah, well, being quiet's way worse. Way worse.
Hmm.
My dad was quiet. Didn't say much of anything really. Quiet as the grave most days. Just opens the bottle quite quickly, like thump, tosses the fucking cap to the side. Just, used to sit there reading his paper. Big Garoon in the chair. I used to run up and like show him a drawing, but he'd love it, but never used to speak much.
I'm sorry for laying all this out.
For what? What are you sorry for?
I don't know. You barely know me, and I'm just dropping all this shit in your lap.
Your guru. Rage is, from what I understand, a bit hell of a thing. Can't control your emotions. In fact, well, as a Fianna, even as a kinfolk, hell, emotions are part of the daily dosage.
Yeah.
It's nothing that makes you special, and it's nothing that makes you awful. It's almost called living, really, when you think about it.
be back
Could
in
be-
5.
If you want. She just takes a drag of her cigarette.
Ilana awkwardly pats her on the arm.
She kind of just watches you pat her on the arm. Again, she just tries to study you as you walk. Then, you pat her arm.
And she goes to find the tail singer.
Tail singer. Da, 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 da. You see him. He's actually leaning up against one of the posts. He seems to have this odd pendant that he's looking at with a little small smirk on his face as he's watching everyone go around doing their daily shit and enjoying themselves. He probably has an idle drink as he takes a drink as you're walking up to him. He just kind of gives this bird-like looking at you.
A moment of your time, Ryle.
Oh, what is it? What's wrong with you?
You're a rune. His kinfolk
Yes.
is concerned.
Why, what's after happening?
I'm led to believe he's dealing with problems, an aftermath of the war in Scandinavia.
She just nods. Well, he just nods. I see. Did Isabel come and tell you this herself, did she?
Little.
She
Please
just gives
don't blame her. She's just worried for him.
Why would I blame a kinfolk for being concerned about her uncle?
I don't know.
There's an eye narrow. Like, it's a very slow eye narrow. What you think it would, do you? We Fianna don't blame kinfolk for Guru suffering. So take your pretentious black fairy arse and back off with that shite before I knock you out.
So be it, Raya.
But thank you for bringing it to me, despite your assumptions. Just inclines his head. You can see his eyes dart to the left. If you're perceptive enough, you'll see the little scarred Theurge begin to make his way through the crowd. It's obviously like Packlink and stuff.
Yeah, by the time that, like, his focus is off his Theurge, Yolana's already disappeared.
He just goes back to leaning, studying, watching.
And, yeah, Yolana's back in 5 minutes like she said she would.
Isabel's just sitting there up against the post. She just takes a drink very slowly. She's just gazing off into like the forest. Essentially, she's taking a long drag. See the plume of cigarette going up. Probably not even fucking remotely aware that you're there. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. It's like 1,000 miles away, whether the party's all around. That type of vibe.
Yolana just grabs whatever's handy, probably some discarded bucket, and sits on it next to her.
But when she hears the movement, she'll turn her head, like expecting. She's not really sure who she's expecting. She's like, "Oh, that was fast."
Told you it'd be 5 minutes.
Shrugs idly. You sort everything you were planning to sort.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it was sorted. Give a smile.
She sighs. Just, I don't know why, but I can't replicate a sigh for you right now, Torna.
She just gives us just as naked stare. Doesn't sound like it was sorted very well.
Shit at this kind of thing, but I think I got what I wanted.
Shit, what kind of thing?
I'm talking to most people without pissing them off.
Why? What did you say?
Just waves their hand. It's nothing for you to worry about.
She just kind of tilted her head. I live with them, so if you went to talk to someone of his back and you pissed them off, I'll know about it. She smirks, taking a drag of her cigarette.
Isabel, there's very little I've said to those people that hasn't pissed them off in some way.
Well, why are you pissing them off?
Never mean to. Always do.
Well, I live with them and I'm one of them. You haven't pissed me off. You've been a bit, funny. She's smirking. You haven't pissed
Yeah.
me off. So what are you doing? That's pissing them off so bad. Kind of scrunched up her face.
I'll always say like one thing, and maybe it was normal where I came from, but
And what one thing is that? Smirk.
that depends.
Well, I'll give you an example.
You already know about the big fucking hubbub that happened during the gauntlet. That was me. That was my fault.
Well, I'd slap you if you said that to me. Because that was just stupid. But she gives a shrug. People say stupid shit when they get hot-headed.
Yeah.
So what else? It seems to be a recent thing.
I only got curious how I knew what I knew, and I don't know. I just asked him not to blame you.
She gives a nod. I can see why he'd get angry. She lean over. A lot of Fianna are very sensitive about us. They're very nervous about us, not because they'd want to do us harm, it's because they care. Crow's-Eye is taking good care of me, taking good care of many kinfolk. In his mind, and I imagine he's had a drink a bit and he's already worried about his backmate. I imagine hearing, "No offense, you're a Black Fury. We don't get along." Hearing an uppity little Clea talk to his face. You know what? An off day worrying about your packmate, you'd want to backhand one of them. But get hot-headed. You're getting hot-headed. She smirks.
Mm.
So why don't you? She pinches her nose and boops it. Take it down a notch, and realize that both you and him are worried about the same thing.
And the one good thing I can say is at least he didn't spit. None of them spit, and I fucking adore them for that.
Why would they spit? We don't waste time with that. We'd have punched you already. She smirk.
You'd be surprised how many people around here fucking spit. It drives me crazy.
Well, then maybe you should just punch them. Or maybe, like I said, my uncle we don't waste time with that shit. If you're gonna do it, they'll do it to you.
And just told me to fuck off. I'm used to that.
Well, then there you go. Then she smirks, tells everybody to fuck off. She grins. He's told me to fuck off multiple times. It's not like he hates me. You go, Isabel,
No.
fuck off, would you? And I go, go fuck yourself, and then we laugh.
Either way, as guys are aware now,
Nods.
make sure things go better than maybe they otherwise would.
And are you going to calm down?
I don't know.
Just nods. Like I said, worried about the same thing you are.
Yeah.
So maybe, just maybe, does a little like finger close. You both could take a chill pill. Both of you, not just you and not just him, both together. I know it's a frightening thought process.
It's kind of fucking scary.
Oh, it is. Oh, believe you me, you're not the first girl I've pitched this idea to, and they had a heart attack.
Look, he is obviously an honorable man who does his duty to the mother, but holy fuck, is he terrifying?
Good. He is. Supposed to be. She grins. He's venom. They all are. They're not there to hold your hand. They're there to get revenge for what was done to us. They're there to make sure that those who punish us pay.
Huh.
They're not there to be nice, Johanna.
No, sadly, that's my job.
No. That's for the children, guy. Smirks. And stop acting like you've got the world on your shoulders. She pats your cheek. You're grand. What have you done so far? You went and helped out. People got a bit grumpy because they can feel a raging room running around with them. Relax. Relax the cax.
Ugh, I don't even know where my beta is. Probably with his wife.
Yes, like most people do.
Yeah, he lives next door to me.
Probably does, I.
You know
I
how
live.
thin the fucking wall is in there?
What?
Yeah. Those walls are fucking thin.
Just shrugs. So I
He
live out in a
loves his
shack.
wife a lot.
I live out in a shack in the woods with big angry Fianna. I don't give a shit if the walls are thin.
No, you don't understand. He loves his wife a lot.
So it's just sex.
Yolanda just gets this play like all around me are familiar. She just thinks back to the noises.
Get
Honestly,
your get headphones. Get the big,
what
the big worker.
I do, but his wife is so loud.
Then just get better headphones.
I probably will have to.
That's what I had to
Honestly,
do.
that
That's what I had to do
that
with Quinn with fucking Steve's wife. I just got the big fucking stereo headphones. Don't hear a thing.
that that's not even what fucking scares me. When she's mad, that scares me.
Oh, Agnes, yeah. You don't want to fuck with Agnes.
I think he said one thing. I don't even know what he said, but the next thing I hear is just "ooh," and that went on for a while.
She just gives a smile. Yeah, Agnes is my friend. I know.
I mean, she's nice to me.
But you talk about her as if she's some sort of foreign being. Maybe you should ask her name and not treat her like a circus animal.
I was not treating her like a circus
You're
animal.
treating her like a circus animal.
I don't even know what that phrase implies.
She jumps down and, puts out the cigarette with her boot and, takes a swig. It means we're some sort of foreign entity to you. Something you can gawk at and comment, Jesus, look at those people. They're awfully weird, aren't they?
Oh,
Maybe you should go ask her name and be like, so, Agnes, what do you like to do? Apart from making terrifying, horrific sex sounds. Which I imagine are quite entertaining. She smirks.
yeah.
What?
It's a thought, but I don't really need to piss one of my bosses off if I say the wrong thing.
By chatting to his wife.
I have a talent.
You know what? She just takes a breath. Johanna, maybe you should stop worrying about pissing people off. Then maybe you won't. Because you're so wrapped around yourself, you're going to no wonder you're pissing people off. Because you look like you're about to constipate yourself when you're chatting.
Mm.
Maybe you should chat to them like you're chatting to me. You haven't pissed me off once. If anything, I am a bit exasperated, but I don't class that as being pissed off.
Okay.
So maybe you just talk and stop worrying. You're worse than my sister.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Oh, Esmeralda, Jesus, she never shuts the fuck up about worrying. Christ. She leans up against the post.
I mean, what else should you worry about?
Everything. Oh, and then she'll come home. These people don't like me because they looked at me funny or said something funny because I thought I pissed them off. And turns out they were never pissed off in the first place. Then she would talk to him for weeks. Then you'd be like,
It's an
so
understandable series of concerns.
is it now? She turns and looks at this victorious like, gotcha, smirk.
Well, I mean, it's only regular and to be worried about that kind of thing. I mean, you really never know what's going on.
Uh-huh. And I suppose you do a similar tactic. No, that's fine. She leans forward. There's nothing fucking wrong. Stop worrying and
I mean,
just talk.
if it's bothering her that much, I could try talking to her.
Who, me sister?
If it makes her fucking feel better, and it gives you a break.
She rubs her temples. No, you dozy. I'm saying, like you're worrying about. Like her, you're worrying about nothing. She takes a drink.
Torn, I'm sorry.
She shakes her head as she stumbles over her words.
Okay.
Jesus.
Look, I grew up with fucking pirates, okay? Things could escalate quickly.
Oh, and I grew up in the middle of a swamp.
Things could escalate quickly.
Things could escalate quickly. She's smirking. I grew up in the middle of a swamp with a bunch of fucking loud ass Aroons that used to drink moonshine and fight each other all day. Things could escalate quickly. So what if they do? At least they escalated. Rather than sitting around fucking doing nothing. She's smirking.
In my defense, I don't do nothing.
No, but you sit there internalizing it wearing your gas mask.
That thing is not an effective. It's not a gas mask.
You know what I mean.
I do.
Now you're just being pedantic.
A little bit. And childish.
No. Yes. Like I said, she just shrugs. Anyway, I should be fucking yelling at you. I get too fucking takes a dry. Lights another cigarette.
It's okay. I don't mind.
No, I don't like getting all vitriolic on people.
Yelena gets up.
If you're so worried about people judging you for coming from pirates, I'm from a smuggler family. My first thing I was told by my uncle was don't talk to the cops.
It's good advice.
It is, they're cunts.
Yeah. Don't say shit. Wait for the lawyer.
Oh, we didn't have a time for a lawyer. We just said unless you have a warrant, you can get the fuck.
Mm.
Most of the time, when my uncle showed up, they're all dead anyway. He used to just tell me to hide down the cellar.
Nobody back home ever took a shot at a cop.
She leans in. I didn't ask questions.
That's good. That's good that you didn't ask questions.
Why would I? I just don't want to.
Wanna go drink more?
No. Drinking now just makes me funny. You go on and enjoy yourself.
I mean, wanna go watch TV or something?
She just gives a roll of her shoulder. I'm fine. You go on and do your own thing.
Okay. Yelena just slowly toddles off.
Yeah, Isabel just sits back up on the bench, just looking out the woods, just idly lighting another cigarette, staring. To Charlotte. Da-na-na.
Banana.
What you doing?
I have no idea. Who have I bumped into?
Hmm.
I know you have like a fucking laundry list, but I figure it's kind of fun at least once to go. Who's there? Who do I just run into? What is life?
Let's see. Fuck. Brain. I will get. I think him. There we go. That's a nice odd mix.
Oh Jesus, that is an odd mix. Fuck me.
Actually, no, not Ragnar. What am I doing? Clicked the wrong guy. Where the fuck is he? There he is. There you go.
Oh God, that is a hell of a mix. That is a hell of a mix. Oh my goodness. So what the fuck am I even walking into with those three in a room? I feel like this is a joke waiting to happen.
So like,
Silverfang, a Shadow Lord, and a Fianna walk into a bar.
the Shadow Lord and the Silverfang. Anton's like, so I'm telling you, Charles, you're gonna lose. And he's like, I'm not gonna fucking lose. And Damon's like, you'll probably lose. I'm not gonna fucking lose. Okay. Are you sure? I'm fucking sure, Anton. Are you really sure? Yeah. I don't know. You seem a bit nervous. I'm fucking sure, Damon. They both like Anton's like, all right, big guy, all right.
Yeah, I gotta see what this is. From very carefully over here because I don't want to ruin everyone's fun, but I gotta know.
It's rock paper scissors.
God damn it!
Charles loses. He's like, God fucking like rubbing on his hair.
Oh no! I feel like after when he loses, what happens? Do they like split up a little, or what's the deal?
No, he just like starts yelling at Anton and is like, I told you you were gonna lose. Turns to him, didn't I say? I mean, he did say. No, you fucking cheat. You know what I mean? You fucking psyched me out, Anton. I didn't say. Looks at Damon. Damon's like, yeah, Charles, shut the fuck up, Fianna boy. And points at the
What?
fucking. Yeah. Charles's rune rage is coming out as he's pointing at Anton, who's admittedly smart. The smirk is rising on his face.
Wait, which one's smirking?
Anton.
God damn it, Anton. Helping so much. Oh God. I'm torn because I want to be in this, but Damon's in the middle of this, and I don't want to cause drama. Hmm. And she'll eventually fuck it. She tips. She has at least a little excuse. She'll like eventually poke her head around Anton and be like, "Is this all over rock paper scissors?"
Just looks over his shoulder. Oh, hi, Raya. I can see, Charles.
Hey.
Even the Raya saw that you were. Shut the fuck. You pointing. Shut the. Ooh. You got fucking lucky. And he's like, I've beaten you 4 times, Charles. We've had the same game 4 times. 4 times. Looks at Damon. Damon's like, yeah, 4 times. 4 times.
Are you guys casting the same thing every time?
No, we're not, Raya. She's beating me at the fucking. He keeps psyching me out all the fucking time.
Isn't that moment where she's just like reining in the grin? That's not gonna help. Just rein in the smile because Jesus, like, because she glances over at Anton, like, because I mean, she wouldn't be surprised if it was like every single time they throw the same shit because fucking Charles is convinced the one time he shakes it up, he'll change it.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like she glances over at Anton, like, really?
Leans back. Looking. They haven't taken his eyes off Charles yet. I mean, he can try for a fifth time. I am not. You can see the Arun Silverfang processing. I could beat him. I could. I can beat him. I'm a Silverfang. I can beat this fucking Shadow Lord of rock paper scissors. How the fuck can I not? I can beat it. You can see literally the gears turning.
Oh God. What's the drunk level on all three of these people?
Anton's. You'd say he's had a few, but he's nowhere near it. He's not swayed.
Yeah,
Charles.
he's tips at best.
Yeah, they're not drunk. They've had a few, but they're not like absolutely. You know what I mean? I'd say they're a healthy drunk, if you get me.
Oh yeah, that good social drunk. Yeah, I guess honestly, should just go look over and be like, "You good, Charles?"
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. Completely fine. Play me again. Just put the hand there.
I'm not gonna
Anton,
lie, she's gonna stay right there and watch it this time.
you
She's
watch.
curious.
He puts rock down. And Anton just opens his hand and puts paper. He's like, God, fucking just table just put.
Is it the exact same thing they did
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah, exact word for word count. Because Charles just slams his fist down and he's like, rock. And Anton's like paper, and he's like, God, chair gets knocked over.
Does Charles at least disengage, or is he still fucking marching close? He wants it. Like, which is it?
He kind of marches close for a second. He paces. It's like he almost spins in a 360 circle of rage. Anton's trying not to laugh. It's like,
They lean over to Anton ever so slightly, like, "Are you guys even betting on this at this point?"
oh, he's already lost like $50 to me at this rate.
It's just the principle of the thing at this point, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Shadow Lord Silver, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want another game? Fuck you! You know what I mean? Damon's like, Charles. He's like, nah, Ginger. Nah. This guy. Addison just holds up his hands. I mean, it's okay, buddy. I'd win. If I was you, I'd want to win my dignity back.
He gets a little cycle. It's like, that's dirty.
Charles like, you can see the bull, like you know, essentially a rude mad. You know what I mean?
Eventually, she's gonna like lean over and be like, "So, how mad are you gonna make him?"
Just waiting.
For what?
And in waddles.
Oh no.
Haley waddles up. She's like, "What you guys doing?" It's like Anton's like, "We'll play rock paper scissors. Haley, do you want to win, or do you want to beat me?" And he's like, "Sure." Does rock paper scissors. She wins the first round, and Charles just stares at Anton, and Anton's like, "Oh, look at that! Even the boner can beat me."
Charlotte's just rubbing her face like, I don't have enough alcohol in my blood system for this. Just looking over.
There you go, Katie. He made a roll.
Oh.
Holy, so mad.
Glance over, like, at this point, like, turning around, so she's practically talking over her shoulder, like, really, man? And Anton just really.
Anton looks over at Charlotte. I'm not doing anything. Keep on fair and square.
Yeah, the antagonizing between bouts, though. You know it's driving him up the wall.
I don't know what you're talking about. He'll put the cigarette in his mouth.
Bet you don't.
Charles storms off. And he's like, Charles. That's a
Charles! Charles. Fucking Boston.
Hang on. Charles. No. What? I didn't mean to lose the Charles.
Charles! Charlotte is left kind of rubbing her face like, oh, well, at least that disarmed itself.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Anton disappeared. He's dead. Anton Pless.
I thought just
Poof. Still just that look over like, Anton, please.
Stares at you like, what?
I mean, she's smiling. She thinks it's hilarious, but bro.
He'll be fine. He's a big silver fang. He can handle it.
Sorry, you got a little quieter all of a sudden.
He's a big silver fang. He can handle it.
Oh, yeah. He'll handle it. It glances over to see where Charles is bullying off to.
Storming off like, no, Haley.
God, where does that leave Damon?
Sitting there. An open seat.
I fell for that trap once.
Anton just looks. My. Well. Looks over. Nods. Looks around. Nods. Stands up. I think I hear. Just walks off.
She looks after him like, really? Just straight throws him the really look. She's not even being subtle right now. Just walk. It's fine. No, that's cool. We weren't mid-conversation or anything. We weren't talking. Swig.
David just takes a drag of a cigarette awkwardly, like.
She is not gonna fall for this trap twice. Nope. She offers him smile, nod, and keeps moving as much as she doesn't want to.
He just takes a drag. See you later, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta pause awkwardly. Sorry. I wasn't trying to just ignore you.
It's cool. I get it.
Get it?
I mean, yeah, you're be awkward like.
Sorry, you're what?
Be awkward like.
I am very awkward like. Firm nod.
Yeah, it would be awkward like.
I just don't want to make anything worse.
Okay.
Peony the fuck out of him. Watch me be the. Watch this be the one I botch. I'm ready. Not even mad.
You.
Hmm?
You botch. You botch.
Bodge.
Yeah, you
I
said I'm
assume
not
I
even mad.
fail.
Oh. No, that's what I mean. I was asking, did you botch?
No, I just failed fantastically. 3 1s and 2 successes.
Okay.
I did not botch.
No, because you're not drunk. You're not drunk enough that I'd say your difficulty's higher, so you're ground.
Oh, she just can't get a read for shit, which doesn't help with anything. I gotta change pictures. What are you doing?
Because it's just a better picture. Jeez.
I'm watching you. Sus. Shut up.
Jesus, calm down.
And yeah, she'll just finally give another awkward nod and kind of glance over. I'd be happy to talk to you whenever. I just don't want to. If we're gonna talk, I wanted to do it on your terms. So
I assume that's why you came over.
she kind of quirks her brow.
But you just walked over. So.
I did. I admit I was kind of curious what they were arguing about.
Okay.
But it's really good to talk to you again.
Just gives a nod, like, yep. I guess it would be. Yeah, it would be.
Oh god, I'm gonna try again. Oh, that's some successes, thank god.
I mean, considering this time last year, yeah.
Was it this time that he fucking first changed, or?
No, well, Patrick stayed this time last year. In their head, in his mind,
Was it St. Patty's Day or was it Beltane?
both.
Ooh. It's not. It's not necessarily about those details. She finally kind of gives a shrug and is admittedly awkwardly, at least for Nadrin, not necessarily looking directly at him. Not looking away, just not looking directly at him. She doesn't want to overbear. It's just to talk to you on their terms. Last time. It's good to talk to you on good terms in general.
Just gives an awkward nod, like, yep.
I mean, she's drunk enough that the sigh is audible, and she just kind of shrugs. And I'm not making things any better, so I'm gonna, just kind of points off.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, she just kind of rolls in the lips and goes ahead and starts walking because there's no way that she initiating anything is going to make anything any better because no amount of watching one really depressing movie is going to make her understand how he feels.
Just takes a long drag of a cigarette and just, yeah, he doesn't say anything. He's just like,
Yeah, just she walks. If she manages to bypass Anton, he's going to get like a really half-assed shoulder punch, like the thanks for ditching me shoulder punch.
I mean, you get it. He's talking to some blonde haired girl, and you punch him in the shoulder. He just smirks over his shoulder at you.
Yeah, it's essentially the drive by, like thanks, Dick, and just keeps going. Not anything serious.
Okay. So you guys gonna find each other, or
Sure, she'll bump into Yolana. After that, just like, well, back to the outskirts I go then. Gonna hang out over here and wallflower it like a champ. It comes around the side of the building that Yolana's hanging around.
Ow.
What?
You're so big and muscly. You just bowled me right the fuck over.
Oh my god. Don't be dramatic. Offers a hand down.
No. No, leave me where I lie here. I'm definitely leaking spinal fluid. My face is hollow and I've forgotten how to smile.
Thank you.
It's very possible several of my bones have been powdered in the impact.
Don't make
Being
me
hit
smile.
by
I'm
you is
mad
like
right
being
now.
hit by a freight train made of hate. She gets up onto her elbows. A hate train lays back down. This must be what animals feel like when they're going extinct.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Come here, Jesus! Like grabs her arm and hoists her.
Pick me up like I'm your child, but don't shake me.
I'm not shaking you. God damn.
As she's like just like not quite dead weighting it, but definitely kind of weaving back and forth, even though you've got her under the arms at this point.
How drunk are you right now?
Don't shake me. I'm just a little girl.
I'm not that much bigger than you, Yolana.
Compared to me, you're a truck dinosaur, a truckosaurus.
There are times where that would have been good to hear, but
Your 8-pack abs and your 16-inch biceps.
I feel like that's a slight over exaggeration.
Truckosaurus.
How fucking drunk are you right now? Did you get into the shine?
Well, I got the shine, and then I drank an indeterminate amount, and then I got involved in a small drama, and then I drank a little more, and then Isabel wanted alone time, so I gave her the alone time, and I went and I drank some more, and now I'm drunk.
Is she done with the alone time, or was it a rest of the night kind of alone time?
It felt like a rest of the night kind of alone time.
Did you try something really crazy like open communication and ask her?
I mean, we talked a lot about a lot, but it got to that point where she just didn't want, just wanted to hang with herself, so I let it happen.
I'm gonna do a glance around to see if she's anywhere like still within range. Try really hard not to notice if Damon's still around within range.
Damon is within range. Yes, he is. Isabel is, yes, within range. You can see her sitting out. She's just sitting off, staring out. You know what I mean? She goes very vacant. She's probably some people have come up to her. Tail Singer's come up to her and was chatting to her for a bit and then went off again. You know what I mean? Like, people have come up and talked to her, but she's very much on the periphery, keeping herself to herself.
So, I'm going to introduce a really crazy concept, which might be
What?
totally wrong.
What?
But have you considered just going and sitting with her, even if you don't talk, just to be supportive?
I mean, I already left when she asked me to leave, so it feels
Oh.
like.
I mean, if she outright asked you to leave.
Well, I asked her if she wanted to drink, and she didn't want to go drink. And I asked her if she wanted to come with me and watch TV, and she didn't want to do it either, and said, "You go off and do that." And I was like, "Okay."
Did you ask if maybe she just wanted someone to sit with her?
I don't know, man. A lot of questions in a row.
Do you want me to throw a peony at it to see how stiff she is?
Sure.
Poop sticks. That is a lot of successes.
Jesus. That girl is. They're as stiff as a board, and she's obviously very, very worried about something combined with other things. How many successes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Depends
7, 8,
whether
9.
attentive or
Why
hitting
no
motives.
not pop? There is
Yeah.
obviously some sort of trauma there that she's watching as well. Underneath it, you can see it.
Her trauma
You don't know
or someone else's that she's policing?
both with that number of successes. You don't know the roots of it, but you can kind of figure it. You've seen cases of this before.
Getting on our Timmy levels. Like, I can
Yeah.
smell your trauma.
No, but it's not even that. It's more just like you've just had experience with the type of fostering, the type of behavior. It's very Felix, that type of behavior, actually. That's the most relatable thing you can get
Ooh.
out of it.
So she
Actually,
might.
no, not Felix, more Lena type behavior, actually. Sorry. That's a better example.
Oh, Lena's harder. Lena's a lot harder. I mean, she's sitting out in the, out where there's like some like trees around and shit.
It's the
A little-
closest place to the high clearing, essentially. It's like
So
the middle point between the high clearing and the clerics.
I'm gonna put an idea out there, and it might be wrong. She says very bluntly, Yolana. But you could try just. She looks upset, and she might tell you she really wants to be alone. But she might just want to know someone's there if she needs it, and could just offer to sit with her, even if you don't talk.
But I already left when she implied that I should. I don't feel like this is a good idea.
What did she say?
She told me to go do my thing, and so I did.
Okay, so what's your thing?
In that time, it was the time of the drinking.
Okay, are you done drinking?
Yes, I did not drink the ancient brew.
Okay, so you've done
She
your
pulls
thing.
out the bottle and just murmurs the ancient brew.
Like quirks a brow. Okay, so you've done your thing.
I don't fully understand what's in it.
Maybe you should just not for now.
Puts
But-
it back in her coat.
I can't even with you sometimes. But she offered to let you go do your thing, and you've done your thing. Why don't you just go and offer to sit with her? And I mean, if she tells you to fuck off, you fuck off. She just kind of shrugs. But at least she'd know you gave a shit enough to check up and offer, right?
Well, okay.
Like I said, if worse comes to worse, let me know. I'll come scoop you out if I need to.
Okay.
She gives that little nudge and just continues it in the pack link. Sometimes it means a lot to know there's someone there to catch you.
In the pack link, I just feel like this is gonna go poorly, but we're gonna do this. Well, look at me walking with purpose. You know, one time when I was like 13, I tried a Naruto run and I fell on my face so hard.
I feel like Ilana, I love you, but Naruto is not important right now. That girl is very upset.
I'm just
About
trying to cheer
something.
myself up before we go back into the land of heavy shit.
Okay, just
But
upset.
you
Just be
you
careful.
sank my boat.
I
All
did.
right, we're here now. I'm not talking in my mind anymore.
Focus on her for now.
Yolana sits on the bench.
She's like a drag of a cigarette. Eventually, she like registers that you're here, and she's like, "Oh,
Eh,
hey."
you want one of my jackets?
Ah, I'm alright.
Okay.
You sound drunk.
Well, I am.
She just nods, like doesn't seem angry or anything. It's just like a
There's only one thing I didn't drink, and I don't think I want to drink that thing.
well, probably knock you on your arse.
Yeah. It's okay if I sit here.
Sure, knock yourself out.
Cool.
You know, lights a cigarette, doesn't say anything, just staring off.
Y'all didn't say anything either.
Eventually just takes a sigh, like fuck me. So you're just gonna sit here?
Well, the way that I think about it is that originally speaking, you like need to sit here and maybe think. And while I want to sit here and be supportive, I do not want to fuck with you while you're in the zone. I just want to be supportive.
It kind of rubs her face and kind of looks over. So why didn't you just say that?
No social skills and drunk.
Doesn't drunk usually make you honest?
Well, I would never in a million years sober admit that I was literally just trying to be here to be supportive.
But doesn't drunk usually make you honest? So I suppose she just nods to herself.
Like this is me drunk. If I was completely white girl wasted, I would have grabbed your shoulders and be like, "Are you okay?" And then
And
I
I
would
would
have
have
puked.
punched you.
I would have puked right after you punched me.
She just
Not on
nods
you,
like, okay.
but instead, I just want to sit here and be supportive.
All right. Well, I've had weirder therapies before, so this is the first.
Yay!
Okay.
I mean, like, if there's anything you want to say to me, I'll definitely listen. But as we've proven, I'm not exactly the most emotionally balanced person on this earth.
She just nods very slowly, taking a long breath. I'm realizing that.
But I'm a good listener.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
She smiles, nods her head, like, huh?
Go sober up, honey.
Oh,
You.
fission mailed.
She closes her eyes and just opens them. There's no mission failed. You're too drunk.
Okay. And she gets up and leaves.
Isabel just looks off again. Just Johanna can see she balls her fists and just lets out a breath.
And as she's walking away, Charlotte finally, very gently into the link, is like, "What's up?"
Just back over the pack link. It didn't work out.
That is so amazingly fucking vague. I can't even right now.
I can't fully brain as to what I fucked up, but I fucked it up.
Okay.
All right, fuck it. Pass or roll. And Charles sees Isabel jumps off the fucking thing, comes storming at Johanna like, not like she's gonna hit her. It's just that's a Fianna kinfolk on the move essentially.
Over the pack link is just, here comes the freight train.
Just fucking talk to her, Ilana. Like a person.
That decision is about to be taken out of my hands.
She's not gonna hit you, I can tell.
I know, but well, let's see what happens.
Pokes her in the chest. What was that?
Do
you think you waddle up to me all drunk and I'd start laughing and smiling?
No. Thought we'd sit there in silence for like an hour.
And what would that do?
Bleeding alone sucks.
It does, but getting drunk and then going, yay! She gets right in your face. Makes me feel even worse. Did you think you asked me what was wrong?
I figured if you wanted me to know, you'd tell me. Otherwise, I'd just be there.
Okay. You seem to do a lot of guessing.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I got.
She just, takes a breath. Well, maybe next time, don't get fucking loaded before you come try to talk to me.
Yeah, and I figured.
I have to deal with enough. Nah, that's not fair on you. I'm not gonna snap at you.
I mean, becoming sober in a short amount of time is technically very easy for me, but it's kind of uncouth for like 2 seconds.
She just takes another breath, doesn't say anything. She can see Isabel has a temper, but she bites it back. Like I said, I'm not trying to snap off at you.
To be fair, I inspire that in people. I don't mean to, but I do.
The reason why you piss people off is because you do something and then when it goes wrong, you have a big sulk. And then when I try to get answers from you, I get this. That's why you piss people off. Not because of what you did. It's because when you try to push, I get a wall. Just would have been nice to be asked, Just, gives the half-hearted shrug and turns back to go walk towards the fence.
I was just kind of left standing there.
Well,
What do you want me to do?
I'm not psychic. I'm doing some fucking social cue kabuki over here.
What could I possibly do in this situation other than make it worse?
I have no idea because I can't hear.
She came, said some really hurtful fucking shit, and then walked away from me.
Ilana,
What?
Has it occurred to you that sometimes people who are hurting say hurtful shit?
What am I supposed to fucking do about it, Raya?
I don't know because you're not communicating with me. So I don't know what happened or what she said. What she's
She's
upset about.
pissed because I fucking did the wrong thing. I should probably give her space.
Did she tell you what the right thing is?
Supposed to like ask her what was wrong and not be drunk. And a
So
bunch of other shit that I'm having a hard time keeping track of because I'm drunk.
So before she gets out of hearing range, ask or go and shift if you want to chase this up.
It ever occurred to you that badgering people who are upset is a bad plan?
Why would she tell you what the right thing to do was if she didn't want you to do it? If she didn't want you around, she would have told you to fuck off.
Fucking Sherry told me to... Fuck. God, stabbing people is like 2 million times easier than
Yeah,
fucking...
yeah, helping
she'll
people emotionally is a lot
briefly-
harder.
She'll briefly go up to Glabro to try to shake this off.
I mean, it pops off like, but
Fucking finally. Goes back down to Hamid because it's kind of weird if she's staying Glabro.
Like, I don't know if you can see it, but she's hurting over something.
All right, let's go fucking... let's go poke the wound. Fuck me. This is the worst game of tennis I've ever been the ball in.
I've been the ball.
No, and you have passed it on to me, young squires. Yolana makes the trek.
I've been the ball and I've helped people by picking up the cues. You got this.
Getting Wimbledon.
Ask her.
Yolana makes the trek.
Isabel looks over, rubbing her face.
Make sure it looks like you actually care. You're not just asking because she told you to.
What's wrong? Like, actually, what's wrong?
Bites her lip. It's she kind of her hand when she reaches to rub her chin, her hand like the hand shakes. My mother was his sister, and her husband thralled when we were very young, and Kieran was there, and he had to put him down. He found me hiding in the same place they always told me to hide. And he called me my mother's name. Because he feels guilty that I saw everything. So he took me to, after it happened, it twitches. He has always kept me with him. It wasn't his fault, you know? Just my mother and father had a row and it just got out of hand. And I think it wasn't Maria's fault. I just think the song she sung got at him.
Yolana goes over to sit next to her.
And I know where he is. I know what they're doing. I know they're trying to make him remember because he's so drunk now that he wants to think that I'm his sister. And I asked Close I could go talk to him, and he said it would be a bad idea considering the tentative state he's in, and I know it is. But that still doesn't stop me from wanting to. And I am stuck here, and I can't move, and I can't do, and I have to put up with just balls or fists. And I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry at anybody. I'm just stuck here. Because I feel like it's my fault. That's what's wrong with me. Lights a cigarette, the handshake a bit. She takes like a big deep drag of it to the point where it looks even uncomfortable how much nicotine she's inhaling.
Okay.
We're not some fucking alcoholic people that it's not his fault that he drinks to try and forget it.
I know.
Some days the things from the war get at him, but most of the time I think he worries that I hate him for what he did. Look over at Johanna. It's not insulting to my parents that I don't, is it?
No.
Just nods. They were already dead when he came. He just swallows. She was already dead. I just climbed up and the points up. So I screamed and Kieran ran in. First face I saw was his. Put me against his shoulder and told me to close my eyes, and when I opened them again we were in big Fianna camp. Everybody was in woad. brought me to a big guy in woad and scared the shit out of me. But smirks. He said that, asked me who did I want to stay with, and I pointed at Kieran. That was it. He finally told me about it when I was 15. My parents were part of the contingent that went over, set up new SEPs in Scandinavia after the war. They were all over there. I was born over there. Kieran took me here. So, if you think I'm some sort of charity case, I'm not. Just, you know, don't want to punch somebody's lights out.
It's not a charity thing.
It makes me feel better anyway. She smirks slightly.
I'm not a nice person. I just like you.
No, you're a dick. You look over smirking. You're a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Like I said, it's not that I mind that.
So just trust me when I say it's not your fault. Even if you feel bad that you've got to sit here when you don't want to sit here, it's not your fault. One time I was somewhere I shouldn't have been, and something got into me, and I tried to. It's like I wasn't me anymore, and I couldn't control my hands, and I just kept trying to kill my friends. I didn't, but I think about that a lot. I didn't realize what I was doing until hours later. I just thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, and then I wasn't. So don't blame yourself. Sometimes things are just out of our control, even when we don't want them to be. I never told anybody about that.
Is that what you tell all the muscle girls?
No, just you.
at least I get that.
Yeah. And I don't think Yolanda would consciously realize it, but she's trying to put her hand on Isabel's.
Isabel just looks down at it. She doesn't like pull it away or anything. She just kind of, stares down at it. I'm not no fucking charity case, okay?
Nope. You are not a charity case.
Just nods to herself, looks off. I'll call you later. I'm not saying this to get you rid of you. Oh, just give me some time.
Okay.
And bites her lip a bit, looking off. Thank you. It was awkward. It was clumsy. But thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
There's a small spark on her face. Felt like my first orgy.
I'm take your word for it. And Yolanda gets up.
Isabel just looks off. Finally seeing Quinn come to the wood, she kind of vaults over the thing and is running up to him, asking him. You can see she's asking a frantic ton of questions.
Yeah, once Quinn has appeared, God damn it, Katie. Once Quinn's appeared, Yolanda takes advantage of her super speed just a little bit to pull a Batman.
Yeah. Child will finally be looking down idly at the drink she's been holding for a hot minute, poking through the pack link. Looks like it worked.
Yeah, I think.
Hope the advice ended up making sense.
I probably fucked up your version of it, but I did my version of it and it worked this time.
As long as you kind of get why your version worked.
Jury's out.
For what it's worth. I mean, Felix and I are good now, but the entire first time I met him and talked to him, it was all convincing him that nobody sent me to check on him. Essentially, just this long conversation convincing him that I actually gave a shit about him as a person, not as someone I was about to be engaged at the time, not as someone I was trying to fuck, not as someone I had a connection to, just as a person.
Look, Charlotte, this is one on a list of firsts for me in terms of giving a fuck about someone who's not my immediate family or an associate of my immediate family or my pack. So I don't know about you, but my palms are sweaty, knees weak, mom spaghetti. Okay.
All right, you do whatever you need to do. Just keep in mind, a lot of times, all people want is to know that someone gives a shit.
She said she'd call me later. I'm tallying it as a win.
That's probably a good sign, yeah.
Yeah, I've never met your fiance.
I'm pretty sure that is him incoming. I can hear the yelling from here.
Oh, no time like the present, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking appears like, Charlotte!
By the time he finally gets even roughly in the right direction, she's probably kind of grinning in the appropriate direction. Just kind of waiting for him to break through the fucking crowd. Yes.
Appears. He probably actually, like, he probably runs into her properly.
Oop, oop, drink. Huh. Holds it off to the side just to make sure it doesn't get completely fucking tossed on her. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Rubbing his forehead. Hi.
Hi. What you
I
doing?
could not find you, and I told Ragnar I would, and now I have found you. Ragnar owes me $150 of findings. Of
Is
you.
really?
Yes,
You should make bets like that more often.
I will.
Yeah, she'll pop up for him, like, stand herself up. Is it because he didn't think you'd be able to walk this far?
It is because he said that Charlotte, you, my fiance, are so ditzy nobody could find you. And I said that is impossible because I can find you anywhere. I just have to yell loud enough. Look, I found you.
Or text, really, if it comes down to it.
Do you think he pulls up his phone, looks at it? Oh, it's on.
Yolana apparates.
A brief, perplexed look as she glances aside, and Yolanda just boom, beside her.
Do you expect
Oh,
the fucking cry like, whoa, falls over, you know?
oh, and there he goes. Oh, Felix. Come on, buddy.
Oh, it's lying there.
It's just Yolanda. It's cool.
Who the fuck is that? I can't even. Like, his legs are flayed up in the air.
I'm the lady who dumped 2 cases of gold on your lawn.
Oh, is that you?
Yes.
Stands up as he hiccups.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlotte's
yeah.
hoisted him up by an arm. Yeah, remember?
Cool.
Checkmate?
Yeah, the
Ghostface
clicks his
Killer?
fingers. No, Black Fury. That's it.
That would be the word, yeah.
Nods sagely like, yep, cool.
You probably don't recognize me without the mask.
You wear a mask?
I'm not putting it on today.
Just gives nod like it would. That would be highly inconvenient because then I wouldn't be able to see your face.
Charlie like looks over like, man, can folks say the damnedest things kind of glance at Yolanda. Man, it's almost like he has a pretty valid point. That's nuts. Just looking. The most loaded look Yolanda has ever gotten.
Yolana produces the ancient bottle.
What is...
It's that thing we talked about.
That thing we talked about. Yeah.
Here you go.
Just, yep. Just gonna... And she will hope really hard that Felix doesn't fucking, like, play Snatcho pancakes with a random bottle of something drinkable and try to just shove that in her pocket. Like, I don't know what this is, but I'm scared of it.
You on drugs again?
What?
She's not on drugs right now, but those are powerful drugs.
What? This time looking at Yolanda like, what? I am on the booze a little bit still.
I'm sober.
Leans in. Have you been getting drugs off Maria again?
Wait, what does Maria give out? Squints.
Oh. Gives a grin.
What does Maria give out? Fucking like yoinks him in. Hey buddy.
What? I thought you would know. She's your friend.
That does not mean that she peddles to me.
Doesn't bother me either.
Cat's out of the bag now.
It's none of your business.
None of my... You thought she was selling it to me.
It is. That's clearly
What
she's
is
not.
it?
So I'm not a snitch. So ha.
I will tell her that you're a big old snitch.
She'll believe you anyway.
And then demand to know what it was.
Yeah, see, there you go. Your strategy is flawed, like your face.
What? Why is it flawed?
Because she's not gonna believe you.
Why wouldn't she believe me?
Because I don't snitch on people.
Oh.
I'm like the most anti-snitch thing ever. Shit.
Oh. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter who snitched if I come asking her what the hell kind of drugs she's offering out.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Maria Darcy.
What?
Grins, I was talking about my aunt.
Stare?
It's working.
What?
Oh yeah, no, my aunt's a big drug dealer. Like, she deals with lots
You're
of
so
drugs.
full of shit right now.
I am, yes. Nod, Sage, nod.
You are so full of...
I was waiting to see how long you would catch on, like, out.
I had a moment of complete and utter
validating.
horror, but
I win. Ragnar owes me another $250.
does he? Are you sure it was 250 or was it like 250?
I had chosen to hear 250.
I'm pretty sure you're about to be the fucking Loch Ness Monster, Felix. You need about 250.
No, I've chosen to hear 250.
I don't think that means that he will necessarily choose to give you 250.
He'll give me it. Just look upstairs off as he somehow materializes alcohol.
Charlotte just glances down to make sure it is not the bottle that was just in her pocket.
No, it's like a bottle of fucking beer.
Okay. She doesn't know what's in the bottle in her pocket, and she's moderately worried about it. And she is terrified he will drink it, and she will not know what the fuck to do with it. Oh. Oh! The eyebrows just kind of pop up like, oh! Just looks over Yolanda. The most fucking kind of weirdly shocked and not hurt expression, just like the why would anyone do that expression.
Smiles.
Okay. So why were you betting Ragnar? Like, are you... Does this mean we have to then find Ragnar to prove it because you might have just run away so you couldn't prove you found me?
Reaches the phone and click. Clicks the send.
Okay, so texting is out of the question, but selfies.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Right up there.
Torna, did he just take a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Happy anime smile peace sign photobomb.
Stares at it.
Charlotte starts fucking snickering because that...
Ragnar gets back. Who's the fucking nerd? Do you know what I mean? That's literally what Ragnar said. Fucking to the fuck.
What? Is that... I just looks back at Yolanda. Is that a reflex?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Anyway, looks over at Charlotte. We should go home.
Okay. You gonna tell me on the way what Maria is selling?
Oh, she's selling cuddles and kittens.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh my god. What is she actually selling?
Cuddles and kittens.
I feel like this is either a lie or slang that I'm purposefully not supposed to know.
I'm not telling you. Why are you so hassling me? Stop it. You're yelling at me.
Oh, sorry. Louder.
Yes, you've got the nasal voice on.
I am not.
Mhm.
Nasal.
A little bit. It's like moderately nasal.
Not nasal.
It's like Freya level nasal. Where you're like, Felix.
Uh-uh. The little sad face like, no, I'm not. Ugh.
Smirking. Yeah, no, you're not that bad. Yes, we should go home because that would be nice.
Okay. Sure. Let's go home. Ruffles his hair. She loves
Ugh.
fucking with his hair.
Changes its immediate floof, but almost as if it's by magic. Poof.
Poof,
Back.
right back perfectly into place. Kind of glances back to Yolana. Gives a little wave just through the pack link. It's like, well, yeah, met him. Hopefully, for more than a moment next time. But
Back to
that's
the
the
back
guy.
link. He is not going to remember a second of that. He'll just remember that mysterious photo.
Yeah,
Seriously, I have
probably.
ruined more family pictures than I care to remember. Always looming in the background, always the peace sign.
You are such a weirdo.
I don't know, I just think it's fun. I'm going to go home and watch another while I drink rice wine.
Okay. Yeah, she will. She will package Felix home, and
Felix
probably
was
it.
Felix tells you, but like after Johanna's gone. So Maria fucked Cole.
Sorry, so Maria, what?
Fucked Cole.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Like wham bam. Bam. Bam.
blinks.
They haven't left her house like for the past they'd been gone since like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm going to count this as a good thing.
I mean clearly.
I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing a downside here.
Yeah.
Except that it explains why Leaf isn't home. Kind of glances over with a bit of a smile.
he just nods, you know. As he stumbles holding on to you all the way back to your guys' house.
I'm not gonna lie, at some point out of fucking just morbid curiosity, she's gonna take a sniff of whatever the hell is in that bottle. Do I even want to know? Like, does it smell like death? What?
It smells like mint.
Oh.
And Yolana makes it back to her room, locks the door twice, sets her laptop up. Gets her body pillows propped up on either side of her in her sitting place on the floor and says, "Well, girls, time for a marathon."
I guess we'll end it there. So thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching this beautiful social travesty.